Hello guys, welcome to another video on the channel, another FPL video. This is Game Week 3. Game Week 3, and I won't lie, my Game Week 1, my Game Week 2 has been pretty good. So, let's do a recap. I'm going to try and keep this video as short as possible. Let's do a recap, right? So, overall, I've gotten 149 points overall. I am ranked 59,791 out of 11 million players. So we are doing really well. This is one of our best starts in FPL ever. And I've been playing FPL since 2015. So it's been 10 years I've been playing FPL, and this is actually my best start, I would say. Do you know why? Because I'm not biased this time around. Now let's see how last week was. We scored 74 points. My goalkeeper, my defender, and Spurs player really came clutch for me against Manchester City. I was like, how am I gonna do it? Spurs and Manchester City playing at home. You know, they won the last game 3-0. So we went against the odds, to be honest. Vicario got 9 points, got 1 save point and 2 bonus points plus 6 points, 9 points. Calafori, who I brought in, I'm sure you guys have seen last week's video. It was my only transfer last week, and he got me 13 points, 2 assists, and I think 2 bonus points as well, and 6 points. Can't really remember. Well, got 13 points. Mo Salah, oh my goodness. Mo Salah came clutch for us in the last minute with an assist. So we got 10 points from him because he was my captain. Neto assisted, Pedro Neto scored. Kudus didn't do anything, Haaland didn't do anything, and Dyer actually scored. Ednuri got injured, so obviously he couldn't play. We only got 1 point here. As you can see, we are exceptionally doing really well. I won't say. Like my league, I'm first. The main FPL on Twitter, there's 351. Then my head-to-head, like we're doing really well. Manchester United, we have 4,000. We have 4,000 overall, and overall FPL we have 59,000 out of 11 million people. That's really good, I'm telling you. So yeah, let's do a recap of my prediction before we go into this week's prediction. So I predicted 2-1 for Chelsea won 5-1. I predicted 2-1 for City lost 2-0. Bournemouth, I did a 1-1, Bournemouth won. Brentford, I did a 2-0, but they won 1-0. Villa had a red card. Burnley, I did a 1-1, Burnley won 2-0. Arsenal, I did a 2-0, that was my prediction, they won 5-0. Then go to Sunday, Crystal Palace 2-0, Crystal Palace drew, unfortunately. Everton 2-2 was my prediction. Everton won 2-0. United, I did a 2-1 United drew 1-1. Terrible performance. Liverpool, I did a 2-1 and Liverpool won 3-2. They scored a late goal. Salah assisting came clutch. It was amazing. So this week, what am I going to do this week? I was looking at this, I was like, So let me go into transfers, right? Let's see, transfers. I have 1 free transfer, so I may or may not use it. I don't know. Interesting. Haaland would like to bounce back. I'm actually captain Haaland, to be honest. Mo Salah plays against Arsenal at Anfield. I'm actually doing really well. But I'm seeing Haaland away. I'm seeing João Pedro at home against Fulham. That's another rivalry, by the way. Kudus at home is a good captain option. Pedro Porro at home against Bournemouth is a really good option, which I am considering to be my captain. Yes, Pedro Porro as my captain, and I don't think we're going to make any No, not Kudus, Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro as my captain. Neto as my vice captain. I mean, Neto may not really do anything, or maybe let me say Salah. I'm gonna put Salah as my captain. He's gonna be my captain soon. Like, he's gonna be my captain again, probably after international break. But Liverpool, Carrefour, I'm most likely gonna leave him there. If Liverpool get a draw against Arsenal, would not be too bad, but I don't see that happening. I really don't see that happening. Vicario, Pedro Porro, and Kudus will be really good. Spurs have to come clutch for us again for the third time in a row. I hope they do. I really, really hope they do. But this is how I'm going to set up. Let's see. Etnuri. 75% chance of playing. So if he doesn't play, I'll have to follow up how his recovery is. If not, I'm going to make a substitution with Etnuri. As hopefully he plays, but the ankle injury was not good enough. I mean, he got subbed off in like the 25th minute or so. So still, I'm not putting any United player, although United have to win. Now let's go into the prediction. I'm going to try and keep this video really, really short. Prediction. Chelsea, Fulham, early morning kickoff. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go with a draw here, 1-1. Fulham don't give up easily. That's one thing I've noticed. Regardless of whoever they play, they don't give up easily. Man United and Burnley. I'm also going to go for a draw here. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw here. Spurs and Bournemouth, I'm going to go for a 2-0. You guys don't forget to drop your prediction, by the way. 2-0 to Bournemouth. I mean, Bournemouth, wait, hold on. Let me see their first game week 1. Bournemouth game week 1. They lost to Liverpool, although they tried, but... Sunderland and Brentford. Sunderland and Brentford. I'm going to go for a Brentford win here. Man, Sunderland at home. Their first game was really nice. But I'm going to go for a Bournemouth away win. Wolves versus Everton. Wolves would love to come back. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Wolves against Everton. Leeds and Newcastle. Newcastle got a trio of injuries against Liverpool. So I'm gonna go with a 2-0 win to Leeds. I know this prediction might, let me asterisk United's game. This prediction might not go well. Hopefully it does, but we'll see. Leeds 2-0 to Newcastle. Newcastle, they are plagued with injuries. Leeds, they are at home. Amazing atmosphere over there. Brighton and Manchester City. We're going to go with a 3-1 win to Manchester City here. Well, United are playing on Saturday. Interesting. That terrible performance against Grimsby. Oh my goodness. Like, I was so glad, FPL wise, I was so glad that I didn't put any United player against Fulham. Original me will put Bruno as my captain, against Fulham. But he missed the penalty, so yeah, that wasn't good for us. Nottingham Forest versus West Ham. West Ham, they're in a terrible form right now, so I'm gonna go for a 1-0 win to Nottingham Forest. West Ham actually bottled a 2-goal lead in the Carabao Cup during the week, so terrible. Liverpool and Arsenal. I'm gonna go for a 2-1 to Liverpool. Yeah. Then Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace. 2-0 to the Villa boys against Crystal Palace. I know Crystal Palace, they are doing really well. They are doing very, very well, but I think Aston Villa have to win. So Chelsea 1-1 Fulham, Manchester United and Burnley. I'm gonna go for a 2-2. Spurs versus Bournemouth, 2-0 to Spurs. Sunderland Brentford, 1-0 to Brentford. Wolves Everton, 2-1 to Wolves. Leeds Newcastle, 2-0 to Leeds. Brighton Manchester City, 3-1 to Manchester City. Nottingham Forest versus West Ham, 1-0 to the Forest. Liverpool versus Arsenal, 2-1 to Liverpool. Villa versus Crystal Palace. We are gonna go 2-0 to Crystal Palace. Guys, drop your prediction in the comment section. Nobody was able to get seven teams winning. We're still gonna go 7 teams again. Predict who wins out of the 10 games. If you get 7 right, I pick you for a prize. Yeah, I pick you for a prize. So this is my team now. I don't know if I'm gonna make any changes. I might. Nuri most likely might go, but we'll see if he recovers faster and much better. So anyway, this is my team. We are doing really well in our rankings, and hopefully we do well this week again. I hope we do this week again. Anyway, King Freddy, guys, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. I'm going to be dropping my videos. We'll probably do a recap after this week. We do have an international break, so I most likely will drop the video sometime next week. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We are heading towards 16k subs on YouTube. Guys, I am grateful. Thank you so much for all your support. See you guys in our next video. We're going to do a recap, and let me know. Guys, if you have tips as well, drop it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all.